Hello everybody, it is your favorite delusional artist, Claudia, over at Colorful Creations, and today we're going to be making a cute little kitty in a sweater. I am already starting to work on my fall and Halloween stuff, so be prepared to be seeing lots of that. I don't normally record me conditioning clay in the beginning of my videos just because it takes such a long time, but today I have some announcements I would like to make. So announcement number 1. I am accepting all forms of fan art, and if you submit fan art to me, it will be featured at the end of each one of my videos. I will give a shout out to your name with your fan art, so definitely hit me up with your fan art. I know lots of you guys like to make me fan art and send me fan art already, so I thought it would be nice to start including your guys' fan art in my videos. Announcement number 2. I am currently almost at 500 subscribers. Once I am at 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a review on Fimo and Kernit clay. I have never used these clays before or these clay brands before, so it's going to be a completely honest, unbiased beginner review on Fimo and Kernit clay. So definitely stick around for that. Like and subscribe. And announcement number 3 will be announced at the end of this video, so stick around and watch this video all the way till the end. So now I'm going to take this purple clay and I'm going to roll it into a teardrop shape. Once I have it in the teardrop shape that I like, I'm going to take some of the excess clay off to make our little kitty's arms, and it'll make sense why our kitty's body is purple and why his arms are purple in a second here. So now I'm rolling out the purple clay and I'm going to cut that clay in half, and once that clay is cut in half, I'm going to re-roll that clay in between my hands to make 2 balls. Then I'm going to roll those 2 balls into a cylinder shape and attach them onto our little kitty's body like so. So I am just attaching little kitty's arms onto our body right now, and I am using my little dentist tool. It's literally a dentist tool. Don't worry, it hasn't been in my mouth. But I'm using this dentist tool to close the seams and smooth out the edges and connect the arms to the body. Once our arms are nice and secured to our kitty's body, I am going to take some light purple clay. You can use any color you want to use. I'm choosing to use light purple, and we are going to make a little collar for our kitty's sweater. So now what we are going to do is make the kitty's collar, and how I do this is take 2 lighter colored pieces of clay, roll it between my fingers, and on one side I'm going to roll it to make it pointy, and on the other side I'm going to flatten it to make it flat. And it's going to make a little bit of a teardrop shape like so. After we have our teardrop shape, we're going to attach it onto our kitty's body / sweater, and this is going to be our little collar for our sweater. I originally thought I liked the placement of this, but I ended up changing my mind halfway through the video. If you like the way this looks, you can go ahead and leave it. If you don't, you can change it when I change it. Now we're going to go ahead and make the kitty's head, and how I did this was rolled a piece of black clay into a ball, and then I used my daughter tool to make 2 little circles, eye sockets, into the kitty's head. Now I'm going to take 2 more pieces of pea-sized black clay, roll it in between my fingers. After I do that, I'm going to make it pointy on one end with my right hand and flatten it with my left hand to get it nice and ear-shaped and flat. I make my ears a little bit larger so I have extra clay, so I have room to work with as I stick the clay on my kitty's head like so. The extra clay that is on the back of my kitty's head, I'm now going to smooth down with my dentist tool, which is another reason why I like to have the extra clay, is because it gives you something to work with. After I have done this, I'm going to put it on my kitty's body, and if I like it, I'm going to go ahead and make the kitty's bottom legs. I originally thought I wanted to make the kitty sitting, so I rolled 2 pieces of clay in between my fingers, and after they're rolled into balls, I flatten them out on my kitty's figurine or in between my 2 fingers, and this is what the kitty will look like sitting. I decided I didn't want to do this. If you decide you want your kitty to be sitting, you can leave it. If you want your kitty to be standing, just simply remove those pieces of clay, roll them in between your two fingers again, and then you're going to roll them for a second time to make a cylinder shape. And once they are in a cylinder shape, you're going to attach them to the bottom of your kitty's body like so. And this is going to be your kitty's legs. Once we have the legs placed where we want them, we're going to attach them very securely using our dentist tool, just very lightly taking that clay, pushing it down, and making sure it's nice and secure and attached onto our little figurine. Now I'm going to roll out some more black clay into a longer cylinder shape, and this is going to be our kitty's tail. So you don't need lots of clay for this. You're going to think you need a lot more clay than you need, so just be wary of that before you stick the clay down. And all I'm doing is sticking this piece of clay onto the back of my kitty and shaping it to how I want it to look. Once I have it shaped the way I want it to look, I'm going to check my kitty's head, make sure everything is how I like it. And after things are looking how I like them, I'm going to make two little holes in the end of our kitty's arms here, and that's because this is actually supposed to be the kitty's sleeves. And then I added the clay, black clay in the sleeves. I just realized I didn't press record on that, so sorry about that. I also added some yellow and green clay into the sockets of my kitty's eyes, which I just realized I didn't press record for that part either. I'm sorry about that as well. Now I'm just attaching a little piece of pink clay on the end of my kitty here for its nose. If you guys come to my live lots, then you already know how I did this process. I will obviously be making more tutorials in the future, so when I add my eyes, it's always going to be the same process. I'm always going to add them into my figurine using a daughter tool, and I'm always going to fill the whole eye socket that we made in with some clay. And that's how I'm going to make my eyes. Right now I'm making a bow, and honestly, this is a pain in the butt. I don't like making bows this way, but they look really cute this way. So I don't even know really how to explain how I make this bow. I will figure it out next time, and I will figure out how to explain it better. But it looks really cute once it's done, just a little bit of a pain in the butt to make. So I made a bow. It's cute. It's a pain. I made it look easy. It's not easy. Now we're going to add the little details into our kitty's eyes using our circle cutter tools. You can use a straw if you don't have any circle cutter tools. Any size of straw will work, really, or you can just cut the circles out using a little blade. That works as well. So now I'm just using my dentist tool to apply the little circles that we made into the center of our eye. Once those are applied, I use my daughter tool to smooth it down and make sure it's nice and stuck on. And now I'm going to go in with some white clay, and we're going to add some little glimmers in our eyes. So I'm going to repeat the same process using a circle tool. I'm going to take two different shapes of circle tools this time. I'm going to take two different sizes of circle tools this time, and the larger size of the white I'm going to put up in the corner of our eyes like this, and then the smaller one I'm going to put at the bottom corner like so. And then I'm going to press those on and seal them with my daughter tool, and I think that just makes them look so freaking cute. And now we of course have to add the cheeks. So I'm grabbing some pink clay here, and I'm using my circle cutter tools to cut out the little cheeks that I want. I'm using my dentist tool to take them off of my table and apply them onto my kitty's head. Once I apply them onto my kitty's head, I'm going to take my daughter tool and make sure they're nice and smooth and attached. Now that our kitty's head is done, we are going to add a little smile by flipping a heart cutter upside down and pressing it into our kitty. Once we have our smile added, I was going to take some armature and attach the head with some armature. That didn't work out so well, so I ended up just attaching the cat's head to the clay as is, I think. I don't remember. but it didn't work out, so I wasn't planning on making this one a keychain to sell. This is just a tutorial, so we're not going to worry about the armature too much in this video. I also thought I wanted to put some worry eyebrows on this kitten, but then I didn't like how the eyebrows looked, so I ended up taking them off anyways. So don't bother applying eyebrows to your kitty. I tried it, I didn't like it, we take it off. So the last announcement is I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. The giveaway is going to be a package of clay, a package of tools, and a 1-hour live private session with me. I am also accepting all fan art, and I will be submitting fan art at the end of my videos. You will be seeing some fan art coming up here really quickly. I hope you stick around to the end. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. Any constructive criticism is welcome. I'm always looking to improve and grow as an artist and a creator. Feel free to let me know what I need to do to make my videos better. And here is our little kitty. I hope you had fun during this video. I hope your kitty turned out well. And I hope to see you for many more future videos and lives to come. I go live every night at 8 p.m. Mountain Time to sculpt and chat. I encourage everyone to join us, grab some clay, grab some friends, and sculpt with me. I love you all, and here is some fan art. Any minute the fan art will be coming, I promise. Here is a recreation of my s'mores bunny by It's Cringy.